If you've been paying any attention to the firearms industry, you know that red dots on handguns are the new hotness. If you want faster target acquisition, more effective low-light shooting, and more accurate shots at distance, you need a red dot sight for your pistol. As reflex sights have grown in popularity, manufacturers have embraced the concept and flooded the market with tons of options for modern shooters. Red dot sights dominate speed-based shooting competitions as they are fast and easy to use, which also makes them well suited for other applications, including hunting, tactical, and personal defense. With so many options, you would think finding the best pistol red dot optic would be a piece of cake. The profusion of options is good news for shooters looking to top their concealed carry, home defense, or duty pistol with a quality reflex sight. However, separating the wheat from the chaff can seem nearly impossible. We're here to help you understand what makes red dots stand out from the crowd and show you what we think are the best models on the market. The list includes optics produced by well-known sight manufacturers like Trijicon, Leupold, HOLOSUN, Vortex Optics, and Burris. So, without wasting any more time, let's get started.
This is the DeltaPoint Micro. The DeltaPoint Micro combines our award-winning red dot technology with an extremely compact design. This gives you a smaller sight that's extremely rugged, easy to use, and guaranteed to perform for life. So what makes the DP Micro stand out? Well, unlike most red dots, this sight is a direct replacement for the factory rear sight on your handgun. However, the ghost ring style design makes transitioning to a handgun red dot quick and natural because it mimics the same muscle memory you use when aiming a factory sight. Of course, unlike your factory sights, an illuminated dot gives you an extremely visible aiming point that's easy to see in high pressure situations. And because it's a red dot, it's a lot easier to sight in and adjust. The compact design also makes this red dot sight perfect for handguns with smaller frames, which is why it's ideal for concealed carry and personal defense. The lightweight construction won't weigh you down, so you can comfortably carry it all day long. And if you do have to draw it at any point, it's low profile, so it won't snag or catch on your clothes. The DP Micro leverages all of the great red dot technology Leupold is known for. It comes complete with our toolless battery compartment, so you can easily swap out the batteries in the field. And it also has our motion sensor technology, which turns off the sight after 5 minutes of inactivity. It will also instantly reactivate the sight once motion is detected. And with 8 illumination settings, you can pick the perfect brightness for your environment. When it comes to concealed carry and personal defense, you won't find a more versatile red dot on the market.
I'm here to talk to you today about the new Romeo One Pro reflex sight. I have it here on a X5 Legion, as you can see, and this is the new Romeo One Pro. This is a 3 MOA model in black. It also comes in FDE in a 6 MOA variant, and as you can see here, this is everything that comes in the box. You'll get the steel protective shroud that is currently an option with the Romeo One, and you'll also get a full-length sight cover for the Romeo One Pro. So this actually goes over the optic and the shroud, and if you have a full rear sight, covers everything altogether. So that's new as well. I'm going to talk about some of the features that make the Romeo One Pro different from our standard Romeo One. As you'll see, the Romeo One Pro is actually slightly longer than the original Romeo One. So the footprint of the new Romeo One Pro is meant to fit all of the new slide cuts that we're calling the Pro slide cut on the new guns. So that is a slightly longer slide cut, which is why the optic is longer. It also has slightly larger mounting holes to accept the M4 screw that threads into the optics mounting interface. So the Romeo One is still available. It's still available for all the guys and gals out there that have original legacy guns, legacy pistols with the Romeo One cut. The Romeo One Pro is now available for all of the newer guns with the newer slide cut. It also has a new emitter inside. It's a point source emitter. So that is good for 12 brightness settings, 20,000 hours of battery life, and it has a much brighter, crisp red dot in it. Still the same great features as the Romeo One, so a top-loading battery, your brightness control buttons on the side, and great clear glass and amazing performance. So that's the Romeo One Pro, shipping now and available in 3 MOA and 6 MOA in black and 6 MOA in flat dark earth, and comes with everything you see here in the box.
Aimpoint might have taken their time developing the advanced combat reflex optic, but it was definitely time well spent. The P-1 is a closed emitter red dot sight, intended to be mounted on pistols, although it works well on other firearms. At first look, and to the untrained eye, it seems much larger than its nearest competition, the Trijicon RMR. A closer look, however, reveals that the sights have a very similar footprint. The main difference is that the Acro is a completely closed unit, much like all of Aimpoint's other RDS offerings. From a duty standpoint, Aimpoint believes that having a closed emitter is superior than an open emitter, as in the Trijicon RMR. The dot is adjustable from 1 to 10, with setting 1 to 4 set up for use with night vision and 5 to 10 being used for plain sight. I like the Acro quite a bit. In comparison to many of the optics on the market, it has a lot going for it. It's very new, so while I'm hesitant to recommend anything without an established track record, I'm very optimistic about it.
This is the Viper. The Viper Red Dot has a super low profile, which makes it the perfect solution for handguns with cutout slides. On this style of handgun, the Viper's low height allows the dot to co-witness with iron sights. A 6 MOA dot is easy to pick up and gets you on target fast. The fully multi-coated, ultra-clear lens offers a wide, unobstructed field of view. Power and illumination controls are easy to access and adjust. The Viper is built with every situation in mind, having waterproof and armor-tech protection and shockproof construction. 1 MOA windage and elevation adjustments. Move the dot to your point of aim. Take your pistol to the next level with the Viper Red Dot, which comes standard with the Vortex VIP warranty.
The Trijicon SRO is designed with a maximized field of view and a clean, crisp red dot that deliver improved pistol accuracy in competitive shooting and applications. It's also engineered with Trijicon's legendary durability, so it can withstand abuse on and off the range. The wide field of view and clean, crisp dot make it easy for users to find and track the dot in both target and competitive shooting applications, helping improve shooting accuracy. Compared to the standard Trijicon RMR, the SRO is larger, taller, and longer. It does fit the same footprint as the RMR, but only by projecting the lens forward. The Trijicon SRO sits slightly taller on the slide than the RMR, and the window is higher in the visual field than the RMR window. Additionally, a top-loading CR2032 battery provides a 3-year battery life.
I'm here today to talk to you about the new ROMEOZERO reflex sight. This is our new ROMEOZERO that we make in Oregon in our optics facility, 100% US assembled, and it is a reflex sight made of polymer, high impact polymer. Also has a polymer lens. It is available in 3 MOA and 6 MOA dot sizes. It has manual brightness adjustment buttons, so just behind the lens there is a manual brightness adjustment button. Other competitors on the market only feature an auto brightness adjustment. We feel that this is superior to that, so a user can actually select their brightness levels and leave it there for whatever application they need to. It is shown here on the P365 XL, and it fits up there perfectly. The XL is cut for the ROMEOZERO. The ROMEOZERO also shares a common footprint with some other reflex sights on the market. So if you have a pistol that is cut for some of those other reflex sights, we actually include screws in the packaging with the ROMEOZERO, so you can not only mount it to a P365 optics cut pistol, but to those other pistols as well that are cut for those competitor optics. So a lot of different options with the ROMEOZERO. The 1632, very common battery, is mounted from underneath and gives you about 20,000 hours of battery life. And this is just a very great optic. I think this is the revolution that we're going toward in the future for all pistols. to have a reflex sight on them. It makes shooting so much easier, so much faster, more accurate. So we're hoping that everybody sees the value of actually having a reflex sight even on a micro compact gun like the 365. It's a perfect matchup. Another great standard feature of the ROMEOZERO is we have an integrated rear sight notch built into the back of the housing, and that co-witnesses perfectly with your X-Ray 3 front sight on the 365 pistol. So that is, you already have built-in iron sights there ready to go once you take off the optics plate and mount the ROMEOZERO. The other cool feature, we have stippling pattern on the side of the ROMEOZERO that perfectly matches the stippling on the grip texture. So it gives you a perfectly integrated look with the pistol.